I've got my dog jumper on, I've got my hat on, I'm feeling myself, so let's get started. This summer, summer 2016, I went to my first festival and I really enjoyed it. And, you know, I wanted to talk about that experience because it was a really good experience for me. And just to kind of give you some background on me, I'm not the biggest music fan. Like, I like music and I listen to it a lot and it's kind of a big part of my life, but I'm not, like, I don't know, I've never really been to festivals or live music events before in my life, and this struck me as something that I really wanted to do. I went to Wireless 2016 and the sort of music that they were playing there wasn't exactly music that I would listen to. The sort of music I listened to isn't the sort of music that you would expect to hear at a festival. It's like more slowy, love ballady stuff, and so I was never expecting to hear that, and so the music at Wireless was never something that I would actively listen to a lot. I chose Wireless because Wireless is like a 3-day festival or something, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3-day festival, and we chose just one day. It was cheap, we're all students, and so the prices add up if you do all 3 days, but we had just one day, and so it was so much cheaper and it was available, so we just wanted to do it. I looked up the artists before I went, and they weren't exactly artists that I like I've said before, but you know, I really wanted to be there for the atmosphere because I'd always heard about the atmosphere being great with these festivals, and plus my friends really like the music, so why not? So, on the day, we went there and it was it was a sunny day. It was like slightly colder than usual, but not too cold for England. It was a really sunny day for London. Anyway, we got all kitted up and we went all dressed for like Coachella because, you know, dress for the music festival you want to go to. So when we arrived, it was like the first kind of people we saw were really casually dressed. Like, I mean, we weren't all decked out or anything, but we were like festival, whereas everyone else was wearing like shorts and t-shirts, and we're like, so we kind of felt awkward. Well, I can't speak for anyone else. I felt awkward. But then when we went kind of deeper into it, there were more people who were like dressed more festively than we were, and so that was a big thing, and we felt great. There were people who were dressed way more overdressed than we were, so we were good. To sum up pretty much the rest of the festival, because I don't know how much I can talk about a festival, but the food was good, it was adequately priced. The bathroom situation was kind of so much better than I expected. Honestly, festival bathrooms are like my nightmare situation. The booze was expensive, but I don't think getting completely wasted there was my intention anyway. It was just to have a good amount of alcohol and just enjoy myself, so it was okay. The atmosphere was so worth it though. I did get into the music, like it was good music. It wasn't like it was music that I never listen. I'm always like, I listen to whatever's going on, so I got into the music. But the atmosphere was great. Everyone was like, it was chilled and everyone was relaxed and everyone was just kind of walking around, having fun, enjoying themselves. Everyone liked the music and it was just like this amazing, weirdly amazing situation. There was no judgment or anything, which sounds really odd, but that's the main reason I hate clubs and stuff, is because I'm a horrible dancer and I can blame my dancing on being drunk when I'm at a club or anything, but then not everyone else is drunk when they're at a club, so it's just me awkwardly dancing along when I'm drunk but everyone's still watching me. So yeah, that was never gonna happen. So I don't really like the club. But in this it was so much better because it's not as if everyone was drunk, but everyone was just like, no one was paying attention, you know? Everyone was at the same energy level, so it was awesome. But all the acts were really good. Like, there were these acts that I've never heard of before in my life, but they were all really good, and you know, I was glad to have seen it. But by far the best act, which he was the headliner, was Calvin Harris. He came at the end of the day, night, the end of the day. Yeah, it went on for the whole day. So he came out at the end of the day, and there were so many lights and flame thingies and fireworks, and he even threw in some Adele in there, which just topped off the event for me. It was an amazing experience as far as that was concerned. It was great and I loved it. I'd recommend going to a festival to anyone, especially a festival like Wireless, because it's not as much commitment and the bathroom situation isn't a horror story. It was actually really clean when I went in. It's a good way to dip your toe in because you're not committing to the whole weekend or living in tents or sharing in the hygiene, and you don't have to deal with any of that, so that's a good thing. Anyway, I thought this was going to sound better than it did, so I'm sorry for that. But anyway, I hope you liked hearing about this, and make sure you tell me about your first festival experiences, how those went and which ones you went to, and give me some recommendations about ones I can go to. If you like the video, make sure to like it, and if you want to see more videos about me awkwardly trying out new things, then subscribe. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.